today's project is going to be have a gander in the carburetor and see if there's any water in there. So we unplug the spark plug, which is so bright and shiny. Now, the gas tank removal on this machine is a heck of a lot different than the one I was shown on, so I need some tools. This one seems to be bolted on. Okay, so remove the cap and the dipstick and the oil. Okay, and I am wearing safety glasses. So, these are fairly little. Oh, I'm good. These are 5/16, these little bolts. If I had a tiny socket right now, I'd be happy, but I don't. So I've got 3 little bolts to remove, and then I'll move on to the next part. Okay, got the 3 little bolts removed. Now, not sure how this is going to come off. Just like that. There's sort of a little clip that holds it in place right here. Now when you undo both sides, it lifts right off. Our gas tank is lifted off, and up underneath here is the hose takes the gas tank to the carburetor. So there's one here, a clip, and one up under there that I can't quite get at. Good idea to take the air filter off, I guess. Get it out of the way. It's nice and clean, so let's not dirty it up. I think the next thing we need is a pair of pliers to undo the clips on our gas tank. Cool. Okie dokie. We have the gas tank off. Underneath this carburetor bowl is a little bolt. It's 1/2 inch, that's what it was. Be prepared when you play with carburetors to get gas on you, because they're full of gas. That's what they do. They hold gas. So, we got our 1/2 inch wrench. Okay, so I'm going to get this off. And, yeah. As you can see, I'm already dripping gas. I'm kind of going to let it do that so I don't wear most of it. I'm going to end up with a puddle, as it looks like the carburetor bowl is quite full. Okay, so we got out the bolt from the bottom of the carburetor, which is also the jet. I'm going to get a piece of wire and run through the little hole just to clean it out, make sure it's good. Oh, that's creepy and disgusting. Look at that. Not only is there water in the carburetor, which is what that little lava lamp looking gunk is, it's brown and horrible. So, that is really not very good for my carburetor. Good thing that we're cleaning it. Okay, so I got some Motomaster carb cleaner from Canadian Tire. And stick that in there. Okay, this is where safety glasses are important, because it's kind of got some spray back. Kind of goop that up good. So this will burn off when the engine runs, so I'm not too worried about getting too much in anywhere. I have a nice little piece of wire, which I'm going to hook in. There's a hole through the middle. And so I'm just kind of poke it through there, make sure there's nothing stuck. And there's a little hole in the top. There's a little hole in the top too, just to make sure. The bowl of this carburetor is still really green and disgusting, so I sprayed some carb cleaner in there. Let's kind of scrub it out a little bit. Okay. So, our carburetor float is this ring here, and it moves fairly freely. It's a little, give her a couple of squirts of carb cleaner up in there, and put her back together. Alrighty. So I've sprayed everything with carb cleaner. Have our jet and our bowl. Now the bowl on the carburetor has a flat side and a deep side. Oh, look at that. It says Tecumseh. Anyway, so the deeper end of the bowl goes where the float is lowest. So you see how the float points down towards the front? So we want the deepest part of the bowl towards the front with the lowest part of the float. And then we will screw that bolt jet back in with our 1/2-inch wrench, and she'll be put back together. We'll put the gas tank back on. Alright, we have the bowl back on. It's tight, but not super tight. What the water in the carburetor bowl told me is that when I'm priming, the engine's not getting as much gas as I think it is because it's got a bubble of water that's not getting burned off. So that hopefully will help with my priming problems and my start problems. So put the gas tank back on and we'll be ready to rock. So we got the gas tank back on, we got the air filter back on, and the carburetor's back on. My next project for another day will be replacing the primer bulb, because I can very well see that it's totally shot. Not that I can hear that it works, so. Okay, that's 15 primes. Can we give her a shot and see if she works? Just without the water bubble in the carburetor. Nope, not gonna do her. Does not seem to fix my primer problem. Okay. We're gonna start again with the freaking spark plug plugged in. So we primed it a few times, and we'll see if it starts.